the Honorable Chief Minister, His Excellency M.K. Stalin, the Honorable Minister for Higher Education, His Excellency K. Pomudi, the Honorable Minister for Labour and Skill Development, His Excellency C.V. Ganesan, the Chief Secretary of the Tamil Nadu Government, Dr. V. Irai Anbu, Principal Secretary to the Tamil Nadu Government, Mr. T. Udaya Chandran, to all the other senior officials and very distinguished guests that are on the dais. Anai Varum Vanakkam. It is indeed a great honor for me to be invited this morning to share my thoughts on the importance of skill development, as well as some of the best practices and experience from Singapore on this front. I think skill development is a subject that is indeed very important for us in Singapore. Let me start by considering this quote from Robert Greene, an author of international bestsellers on strategies and business. He wrote, I quote, "The future belongs to those who learn more skills and combine them in creative ways." The fact is, I think the time where you can just learn one skill and that will bring you through for the rest of your life no longer holds. So it is vital importance for employees, both prospective as well as current employees, to equip ourselves with necessary tools to excel. Consider some facts. Ernst & Young recently reported that with the shortening half cycle of knowledge and skills and the rapid turnover in market cycles, workforces need to continually upskill and reskill, and institutes of higher learning have a key role to play in this regard. Meanwhile, in a research conducted by the World Economic Forum in 2020, it found that more than half of all employees needed to reskill or upskill in order to remain competitive by 2025. And that is just 3 years away. I think all of us have gone through this process of having to reskill and upskill ourselves, especially all of us who have gone through the recent pandemic, where it has induced different industries to keep up with the rapid changes in the workplace. I myself, for example, had to learn basic stuff, how to use Zoom, how to use Microsoft Teams in the absence of physical meetings. So this constant change in IT, I think, it affects us. I think all of us has gone through it in the recent pandemic. For Singapore, workforce upskilling and reskilling has actually been a national imperative for us for over a decade and a half. Our broad challenges for the workforce in Singapore is coping with the dual problems of technological job displacements as well as an aging population. For Singapore, in 2015, we rolled out a national movement. We call it the Skills Future Singapore. It is to maximize the potential of Singaporeans and to enable them to achieve their potential regardless of their starting points. The Skills Future movement in Singapore encompasses a range of initiatives that target various segments of society to support them in their pursuit of lifelong learning and skills mastery. So on this front, I would like to share two important perspectives. The first, I think, is the importance of government support and leadership in the field of skill development. And the second point is the importance of working together with the Institute of Higher Learnings, private enterprises, and specialists to create a robust system for work-relevant skilling. So I think on the first, Singapore's experience, the Singapore government has set the tone and the direction with policies and initiatives to encourage our population to take up skilling opportunities, including by ensuring these opportunities are readily available and accessible to all Singaporeans at any stage of their life. Altogether, between 2020 and 2021, in Singapore, more than 370,000 workers secured training or employment opportunities with the help of government initiatives. Just 6 months ago, our Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister, Lawrence Wong, in his budget speech to Parliament, again, he re-emphasized the need to empower and equip Singaporeans on their lifelong journey to acquire new skills and sharpen existing ones. So this leads me to my second point, which is that for us, in Singapore, it is important that the government supports the ecosystem of institutes of higher learning, private enterprise, experts and specialists who can work together to design programs that will develop capabilities that are in demand in the market. So in this respect, we need to understand the types of skills, expertise that are sought after by different employers in the economy, whether it is the large industrial companies or medium, small, and micro enterprises. And this can only happen if the Institute of Higher Learning, private enterprises, and government work closely together within the ecosystem and tap into government resources and share information with each other. So just a little note that in Singapore, we have also developed a Skills Future Work Study program aimed, I think, more at the youth to provide opportunities for Singaporeans to pursue a work study pathway from diploma to postgraduate to degree levels offered by Institute of Higher Learnings, as well as private providers appointed by the Skills Future Singapore and the industry. So on this note, I just want to, I have read up on the launch of the Naan Mudhalvan scheme that was earlier in March in Tamil Nadu. And today, I saw for myself the launch of the portal. I can see that the Tamil Nadu government, under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, appreciates the importance of skills development. I think it has made skill development of the youth and the people of Tamil Nadu a key priority. The Tamil Nadu government's efforts will provide many youth and workers here with the important skills they need to be employable and to do well in the future. I believe there is scope for officials from Tamil Nadu and Singapore to further our conversation and to discuss skills development. I look forward to furthering my interactions with the Tamil Nadu government officials on this very important area for Tamil Nadu as well as for Singapore. Nandri Vanakkam. Thank you very much.